right, stand clear, friend. Hardly has a limit. All right, dropping this one off. One good thing about cottonwood. Handsaw cut. So, you know, you think of production, oh, advancing your rope like this takes time. But, like, Jake's cleaning up down here. I'm way ahead of him. I can just take my time and keep things right. All right, drop cut coming to the dirt pile. Coming at you, Jake. So that was gonna go for the fool me once. Look at how that busted. Stay right here. All right, I'm making another drop cut, backside, away from the chipper. And I'm gonna go out here so I don't tank my knee. You know, this, I try to make this cut here, it's gonna tank my leg. Look at that. Got a little portion of this coming off. Nicely. Couple it over. Okay, stand clear below me. So we got it to hinge over. I might have been out there to slap those if I tried to do that flat. But we got her to come over a little bit and fit in that space. Destiny there, but we made it. Coming at you, Jacob. Thought I'd cut it up for you. You were complaining about the... Oh, I cut it in the wrong spot. There was something behind that creek. And I missed it. Out of it. I hinged it as much in the branch collar as I could, and I got a little bit of holding power and it came over, so it ended up being a good drop. A little static in the Sainas. Bring this in and just break branches. I'm just gonna have to pull it tight with my weight. This isn't gonna be an ideal base linker because I got a lot of branches that are in the way. Oh, this is my end that I just gaffed. Totally gaffed it. Just toasted it. At least I only lost like 15 feet. Which matters out here because it's already a short rope out here. So there's my bad spot in the loop. All right, we won't tie a cotton Yosemite on this one. This will be fine. Okay. Well, you could have been cleaning up the base of your tree here, buddy, because you haven't been doing anything. All right. Before I make a mess, I'll pull some of your stuff out of the way. Okay, my down rope is on this side by the chipper. I don't have a lot left. So that's a testament to how high I threw. Still got a 60-foot set and I'm not halfway up the tree. Yeah, East Coast guy comes out to the West Coast and sets it up line. Me to cut this into manageable sized pieces for you down there so you don't have to cut. To the best of your abilities, make it easy on the ground, guys. All right, there's some gnarly stuff for you. Well, the one good thing about wet gloves is they operate by touch screen. So I can double check my camera angle. Okay, I'm on my lanyard because I'm gonna cut my top rope free. And it's, you know, so if I was hanging on my top rope, I would drop. So I want to make sure I'm on my flip line when I start cutting free. Coming at you, Jake. See that I did the top cut first. Bottom cut, let it go. Another one. Yeah, I'd clear that so I don't make a mess for you. I'm thinking about you, man. Thinking about you. You want to clear my rope a little bit more? Oh, you're busy. Okay. Yeah, you do have two hands. There's my akimbo. Which, you know, I'm like, where is my akimbo? It was on my climbing line. And Mark didn't advance it as he stuffed the line. So he left it kind of in the middle of the line. But, you know, you can't expect that. Non-armorists know how to stuff your rope. Yeah, pick your poison. Can you clear that rope? Bring it over here where you're not wherever you're not dragging, put my rope. Rope management by a chipper is really important. Yeah. It happens really fast. No, I'm on a steel core flip line, so it'll just really jack me around. It might not pull me all the way out of the tree. Yes, it pulls till something breaks. Or if the rope heats up and melts in the chipper. But the reason it does that is the rope goes in the knives and there's a tolerance between the anvil of the chipper and the knife. And so a synthetic rope doesn't cut, but it goes halfway through the rope. So you got, you know, 2,500 pounds of tensile that's still connected. And it's going at the rate the drum is spinning, so it really sucks it in fast. Super winch, yeah. So you got the inertia of the drum plus the mechanical advantage of the circle of the drum. All right, I'm making a drop cut. So I went out farther. Because if I make that here, you know, maybe that comes down into my lanyard or something, you know? So you get out here, you make a reach cut, and then that butt is out in front of me, it's not catching my lanyard. If you've ever caught a limb in your lap, you'll know why to do what I just did. I'm making a stub cut. I'm on the chipper side of the tree making a cut. So you see how, you know, branches can fall and get in the rope. And so if the ground guy's not cognizant of the rope, you know, we got enough rope to get to the chipper. So he's always got to be looking behind him and make sure he's not trailing that rope. So you think of safety factors. I'm on a steel core flip line or my rope is hanging down there. Now I could have it in my bag, I guess. When I was younger, I had my climbing rope in a satchel, and I would put it on my back. So I would keep my rope with me until I got up there, because like on a big takedown or something, just this mess. Yes, and there comes a point where all of a sudden it's unraveling out of the bag. And that's a frustrating moment. For rope management, as I take this off, put it down on that. You want to stuff my rope, Jacob? And then it'll all be in the bag, because it's all gonna be down there. And that's a dangerous mess. So now I'm just gonna put a Big Dan carabiner on the end of my rope. Now, get a Big Dan. This is 5,000 pounds. 5,000 pounds on the gate. Yeah, untie it. All right, I'm actually good. I gotta drop one right about there. Just step back. Oh, I see. I thought it would be stuffed by now. All right, I got a little one coming down right there. All right, stayed away from my rope. Now we get a straight throw. That's how it's supposed to work, folks. Just like that. Got a nice heavy carabiner. Now I got my Kimbo. So there. And we can wrap this around a little bit, and I can cinch it up so I can be on it. All right, between you and the chipper coming down. Chunk. You're keeping up pretty good, Jacob. And the weight of the Big Dan is weighty enough that you can kind of just flip your line and get it to drop, even if it's just the carabiner and the knot that make it over the target. It'll come back to you. All right, now I'm just comfortable. I can lean on this into this cut. All right, big drop cut. Let me check my cameras. Yeah, my short camera is working. Sometimes when you turn it on, it'll orientate horizontal, but it's in a vertical position, so that you got to rotate every frame. Not every frame, every increment. All right. All right, now I've got the compost pile. This doesn't hinge very well, but I could go up and come back down. But I think I stand better. This kind of goes out this way. I can compromise this about 45 degrees and get this to come over, and it should land right down there and mostly miss that compost pit. I mean, we don't have, you know, a ceramic compost pit there, but you know, I don't want to mess it up for it. But, you know, this doesn't hang on very well, so I want to go enough to the side that we get movement that way, but I don't want to go too far. I don't want to get too hungry, and then my hinge is going to break sideways, and it's going to get the drop with the weight. So I call it a compromise. Oh, and I'm out of battery. Jake's making a call. You can start getting me another saw. Okay, stand clear. Something's coming down. I might get one more cut out of it. Not all the way over it. I got the main part over it. Yeah, this doesn't hang on as well as Eastern cottonwood. Yeah. All right, I suppose I'm stuck taking my line out of the bag. Hey, tie my line to my bag. Just with the chipper hazard, I don't want to make Jacob restuff the bag. So I'll yard it up here. Oh, he left a stick on there for me. Now, he wasn't anticipating that I'm gonna send a saw back down on this. So I am gonna retie this as a bowline. You know, this is unique for me to have, you know, crops that are actually growing. When Jacob told me before we got here, oh, it's by a garden, so we can't do it, and I'm like, well, maybe it's like a, you know, flower garden, a landscaped garden. Because certainly in the middle of the winter, there wouldn't be any growable plants. But yes, indeed, the onions are going, everything's going. Active garden. Well, I got the primary impact outside the compost. Yeah, that did not hang on at all. You don't have to move far. It's a pretty predictable drop here. A little bit farther. That should be good. thinking production. Oh, advancing your rope like this takes time. But like Jake's cleaning up down here. I'm way ahead of him. I can just take my time and do things right. All right, drop cut coming to the dirt pile. How are you enjoying the groundwork today? Oh yeah. Yeah. It's like chipping apple. All crooked. Everything's crooked on these. Here. All right, I'm making another drop cut. Backside, away from the chipper. I'm gonna go out here so I don't tag my knee. You know, this, I try to make this cut here, it's gonna tag my leg. Holy birds, look at that. Stop. Jake, you might want to move your big saw just in case some shrapnel goes. Oh, I better tip that off. I'll go higher and limb walk out. Yeah, I couldn't even see him. I got that corner there. I'm gonna try not to land this flat. I'm gonna crumple it over. Okay, stand clear below me. So we got it to hinge over. I might have been out there to slap those if I tried to do that flat. But we got her to come over a little bit and fit in that space. Okay, one close to the tree here. Destiny there, but we made it. I hate it when guys leave the stubs on the branches. It's like, it's just as easy to cut it at the crotch. Why'd you cut it out here? Oh yeah, just a couple inches away. It's like, oh. Well, we could probably see the mountain from here if it was out, huh? Not once since I've been here. was something behind that crate. And I missed it. But yeah. So this probably goes. Look at you work. Look at that. Don't tell me Jacob doesn't know how to work. Somebody somewhere, when you were a prima donna climber, is seeing this. And they're saying, I don't believe it. All right, stay right there, Jacob. I hinged it as much in the branch collar as I could, and I got a little bit of holding power and it came over, so that ended up being a good drop. Doing a little R&D as I go here. A little static in the Sainas. All right, drop cut off the back side. One more cut. You devil. That gave me nothing. You devil. Jacob's like, yeah, how many times you gonna let it fool ya? Yeah. Hey, I got 30 years experience, Jacob. I got 1 hour experience with this tree right here. I have 1 hour of experience with this tree, and it's not been a good experience. Yeah, well, you're kind of on sea level here, aren't you? So this is all low ground. It's perfect for them. Okay, some smaller branches coming. Three seconds to the ground. Somebody do the math. Yeah, all the crooked parts of the tree stay intact. Everything straight breaks. So that's a foothill right there. You can just see in the clouds. And behind that would be Mount Rainier. I'd be looking right at it today. All right. I'm making a drop cut off the back. Where are you at? Okay. Wobbly log now. Well, I got two cameras rolling, so the akimbo is not working too well on the wet rope. Hey, is my rope caught down there, or is that just the weight of my heavy rope? It's got several pounds of water in it. Several pounds of water. Yeah, I'll leave my back strap on, because sometimes when you're on a wet akimbo, it'll be sticking, and then boom, you're down 10 feet. Just like that. Alright, hey Jacob, I'm gonna be clearing riffraff as I go. So little stuff coming. Camera wrecker. Camera wrecker. Alright, let's get there. Ropes behind us. Yeah. Just a little farther up. Just wanted to get my so I can fold it over here. Open face, notch it down. I'll go out farther. Oh yeah, not like this. Gotta make sure it'll gaff out when it comes off. Okay. blame it on the East Coast guy. Technically, I'm Midwest. Yeah, you know, I'm on the other side of the Mississippi. Tree. I'm gonna take this stub off so it doesn't mess me up on anything up there. Okay, clear. Almost twice, not quite. Oh, I tied my rope up there. Wow, it's on my carabiner. It's not going to come down to me. I'm stuck going up and getting it. Maybe if I just climb all the way up there, Jacob will be all done with chipping by the time I get down. I've got to climb all the way to the top, Jacob. Yeah. Yeah, could you have some coffee for me when I get down? Put my coffee in front of the heat vent so it warms up. I could have left the 10-foot tail and be pulling it down to me right now. No, I couldn't do that. So I would have had to take out the carabiner. Yeah, the mountain went away again. Maybe I'll see the mountain in the morning. If it's truly not going to rain tomorrow. I'll just leave that on. Oh, it's going to rain less. What's that? Like, they never get a break in the weather here. Yeah, I can understand that effort to make a career out of traveling, but a little hard to do with little kids. Okay, let's see here. I'm getting close. I think that's my sweet spot right there. Because this is about as tall as our big firs were the other day. See, I got a 100-foot stick here. Definitely, he says. I'm gonna dump one off the back here. And a half twist. That baby had a half twist in it. Did you see that? there's the hinge. So I got a little hungry on the backside, but she hinged over well here. Wow. 50% submerged. Wow. Well, then technically I didn't land exactly flat. Yeah, I can imagine having the yeah. This is a towing bill back here. You could stuff my rope as I come down here. If you're looking for something to do. Listen to me barking groundy orders. Cracking the whip on the groundy. Yeah, I think I got enough. Yeah, I want to get a little lower before I haul up the big one. I'm gonna play it lazy. Yeah. Yeah. Nice hinge sound. You got hit with mud? Yeah, I didn't have much hinge left on there. It was just balancing. It had a little bit in the middle. And this little bit of front here, so it was just rocking on this stuff, and this was probably thicker over here, so it wasn't going over. Are you just leaving that thing on the compost pile so I have to deal with it? It's just like gonna teach the old man a lesson. All right, ever since I dropped the saw, I clip it in, make sure it's on before I take off the lanyard. Get out of my life, you. was a little short. I thought I was long, and I was a little short. That's crazy soft out there. Well, at least now only half the log's in there. If I was flat, it would have been all the way in. But at least we're not wrecking his road. Come on. Like landing in chocolate cake, yeah. Well, that's on his road. Sorry, son. You'll have to drive out of that one. Is all well? All right. There's the hinge. Nice.
Thanks. Man, my back is sore from yesterday.
Yeah.
Picking up those rounds in the bucket. Yeah, like hugging
Oh
them.
yeah, one after the other.
Big week.
Nice. All right. Well, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
So this is a big cottonwood. We're out here. Mount Rainier is right over there,
Yeah,
out of sight. Never showed its face. Oh well. So we're game of trees. Get this right. Guilty of treason. We're having fun.
Kevin.
What's that?
So thanks for coming out.
Yeah. It's been a good time.
During the rain and the snow.
Yeah, definitely.
What a week.
So it's been a good week. We've done a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
And I got some tall trees, and we got some trudging in the snow, and some good scenery.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a good job. You know, we had a lot of hand raking. It was just messy, yucky. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, it's good getting out here and
more just picking up grubs.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, just getting out here and working hard. So it's been good to see how Jake's doing. He's doing good out here.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, Game of Trees, we're having fun. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Summer heat and tundra cold and throwing a storm of three. Stakes are high, there's always a risk when you're playing the game of trees.
What were you saying? You say again how it was kind of interesting for you working with. Kevin was saying it was interesting working with me because I'm, you know, one man tiny tree service.
Yeah, you know, it's like 20 years ago for me. You know, it's just seeing. It's good to get back out here and see how it's done on the grind. You know,
Right.
because there's a lot of times where we maybe miss a job and somebody got it for a lot less. And I tell Eli, I said, hey, they're gonna learn the lesson that I already learned. You know, and it's like
Right.
I'm out here kind of doing just raking up and
Yeah.
and
Small chipper.
you small
know,
chipper, you got limited
options.
resources, but you got limited expenses. And
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
you know, it's kind of a trade-off one way or the other. And so, you know, as you grow your business, you just want to, you know, think smart, put the right price on the job. You know, that's the biggest thing. You know, when you got a big job like this, you don't want to think, what if I don't get the job? Yeah, but
Right.
what if you get it
Yeah.
and you don't have the right price on it? Man, there's just nothing worse than a big wood and a bad price.
Yeah.
you know.
Luckily, this guy's keeping the wood. He's gonna use his tractor.
And
he's got like 10 acres.
so yeah, so that'd be my advice to you, and then just always serve the client, you know, and deliver a product to the client that they're happy with, and you know, you'll never be short of work.
That's awesome. Well, yeah. Thanks again for coming
All right.
out, Kevin.
Yeah,
That was
you bet.
That was a fun week.
You
So-
bet.
It was fun in some ways and miserable in other ways.
There was its
The weather
share
was
of
bad.
misery.
The weather was really bad.
Yeah,
But we did have some fun.
But hey,
so. It's just the weather.
misery plus time equals humor and stories.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll never forget this. Yeah. Thanks for coming out, Kevin.
Yeah.